By age 7, I had a very conscious sense of how the particulars fit within the larger structural whole, at least in terms of like what were the NFL playoffs, who was going to be in the Super Bowl, that kind of stuff. So I wasn't just watching games anymore. I was actually beginning to grok the league structures that determined who was the champion. I understood what it meant to be the champion. So there was a moment where it sort of crystallized, like, wow, I was really abnormally obsessed with sports. That would be it. In Florida, we call it Optimist Sports, which is sort of like City League Sports, was a guy, Coach Cook. And what I always remember is that everybody who played enjoyed playing. That we were a good but not great team. We were like, had a 600 winning percentage, but we weren't going to win the playoffs. But everybody got to play. Like the teams that won, some of their players only got to play one play a game. And on our team, every single player started on offense or defense on the football team. And we came out, I always remember that won the title, the Big Red Rams. My best friend got to play one play a game on that team. He didn't even bother to go to the celebration party. Whereas when our team had our end of season party, we actually were able to had more fun and actually celebrated because everybody on the team had played. And I think for the vast majority of people who participate in sports, they're not going to achieve elite athlete status. And I think that the experience I had because of Coach Cook's approach was far more meaningful than my friend Mark had playing for the Big Red Rams. Absolutely. I think unless you understand how to manage your players, your relationship with your fellow coaching staff, even the relationships you have with the media. So there are some exceptions where teams like the Oakland A's in the early 70s or the New York Yankees in the late 70s won world championships despite having very conflict-given environments. But in most instances, you're simply not going to get optimal performance out of players or teams unless everybody is rowing in the same direction, and that rowing is pretty synchronized.